Hello, my name is Travis Smithlin. May I speak with Rick Dyer, please? Rick, now, I'm a believer in Bigfoot. I'm by no means a skeptic, and I really want to believe these claims that you are perpetrating right now. But there's what would make you think that it would be a good idea to perpetrate this hoax back in 2008?
Well, in 2008, I didn't believe in Bigfoot, and Tom Muscardi got involved, and the only reason the hoax made it so big was the involvement of Tom Muscardi, and we made about 50,000 off of that, and that's why we did the hoax. I mean, I didn't believe in Bigfoot then. I thought Bigfoot was just another mythical creature.
So you weren't at all involved in your BigfootTracker.com back in 2008. Not in the slightest. You just wanted to make a quick.
Of course I was.
So what?
I started BigfootTracker.com.
So what's changed since then to make you a believer?
In 2009, I had my first sighting, and then all the expeditions I've been on. I've hosted almost 90 expeditions, and you just start to believe it, especially when you see one, and when you see one, you realize that you can kill it, and then you start looking for it harder and harder and harder. I mean, people is judging me from 2008 when I did not believe in Bigfoot.
Right.
And 2008 is when I thought Bigfoot was as real as the Tooth Fairy. But when I actually saw Bigfoot in 2009, and then we went on almost 90 expeditions, and start listening to people's story and stuff, you really start to believe hardcore.
Okay. So, and then back in September is when you shot the creature, correct?
Correct.
Why? Why not just try? Why not try to trap it, or why not tranquilize it, or why shoot it? Why kill it?
Well, when you see it, you will realize really quickly that that's not possible.
So you don't believe there would have been possible? Do you just not think that it was possible, or did you just not think it was safe to because I mean I know that you had a rifle with you, and I know that the members of the Minnow Films who were filming with you were under the impression that you only had the firearm to protect against known animals. They didn't have any idea that you were going to shoot this animal. Did you know beforehand that that's what you were going to do, or was it just a spur of the moment thing?
Well, I wasn't planning on seeing any Bigfoot. I never plan on it.
Right.
So the gun was there just for protection. But in my mind, I knew if I've ever saw one, then I will kill it. And that's what I did.
Okay, well, I mean, I understand that. And I mean, like I said, I'm not a skeptic, I'm not trying to nail you to the wall or anything. I mean, I'm one of the members. As a matter of fact, I designed the website for BigfootOps.com. And, I don't want to be skeptical, but I mean, there's a lot coming into play here. I mean, considering your past, I mean, it's a pretty tarnished past, man. We got to be honest with that. Is there anything that you can offer me that might be able to alleviate this? I mean, do you have any pictures online or any kind of video or any kind of footage at all of the animal?
Of course, the 10th video is number 2 of all time, and that's the animal I shot.
Right. Besides the tent video, do you have any substantiating evidence that you might be able to share with me or anybody, or is that something that we're just going to have to wait for April in order to be able to view?
now, I have more evidence of Bigfoot than anybody in the world, and that's the tent video right this second.
Right.
And no one has this good of quality video, especially when they blew it up and they analyzed it, and everyone in the world has analyzed it. And they even see his eyes blinking. This video that I have out is the best video evidence of Bigfoot ever. But what's coming out in March and April is HD. And you can blow it up and see the boogers in his nose. So right now, as we speak right now, I have the best evidence that anybody ever had. People that's been doing it for 20 years. I have the best evidence of Bigfoot right this second. So I think that the Bigfoot community should feel lucky that I even released that. Now, if I had my choice, then it would be released right now. But none of this here is my choice. It's production company, it's my investors. Everyone has a stake in this. They
Right.
have a lot more stake in it than I do.
Right. And you know, a lot of the Bigfoot community, you know, is talking, and I'm not, you know, arguing either way it goes. I mean, I want to see,
Right.
you know, what's going to happen. I mean, because I mean, you were involved in this hoax. Now, a lot of them are saying that, I mean, you're putting a lot of stuff out there. You're doing a lot of talking right now. You know, I mean, you're blowing a lot of steam. Essentially, is what is being said. And from what I've seen online, you know, you are doing a fair amount of talking. Is there anything at all that you might be able to put out? Pictures of the dead creature, maybe? Anything at all?
I've put out the tent video.
Right. I mean,
put out the tent video.
right.
And that's more evidence than anybody has ever showed anyone in the past 30 years. So I think that that's enough right now.
Okay. Well, let's talk about Muskie Allen for a minute. What's your relationship with him? How long have you guys been acquainted
I don't
for?
have a relationship.
You don't have a relationship with Muskie Allen?
No.
He came out to view the animal, right?
That's correct.
Okay, because I just listened to his telephone interview last night and tonight actually, and it was I was actually pretty impressed with that. As a skeptic, you know, that's what he's trying to do is come out and disprove what's going on, you know, and it seems like he's
And it backfired.
yeah, it seems like he's pretty convinced now, you know, and I'm just wondering, you know, what the relationship was between you and him, other than that, you know, if there was a relationship that it existed. But I mean, everything.
There was no relationship before, and there will probably be no relationship after.
Right.
I think I did him a huge favor, and I think I did the Bigfoot community a huge favor by letting him come out and see it.
Well, you're pretty confident about this, and I mean, like I said, you know, I want to believe. You know, I want to believe that. I mean, you have so much writing on this. I mean, not only were you involved in the 2008 hoax, but now you're claiming to have another specimen, you know, that you're not releasing. I would like to be able to think that, I mean, this guy is telling the truth this time, because I mean, this is nothing short of a death sentence. This is it for you. I mean, if this turns out to be another hoax, this is it. You're done, you know, in the Bigfoot community. And I would like to believe you. You know, what's that?
I said exactly. The whole thing is, man, is I have heavy-handed investors, and I would never, ever screw up their money per month. So they give me money per month to look for Bigfoot, and I would never screw that up.
Right.
That's crazy. That's the craziest thought. That these people that sit behind their fucking computer don't know what the hell they're talking about. They're not in the woods.
Well, I mean, I've done a fair amount of time in the woods. You know, I mean, I'm no stranger. I live in the Pacific Northwest. I live in Washington State, in the foothills of the Cascades. So, I mean, I'm no stranger to the woods, and I'm no stranger
Do you
to.
live in Washington State?
Yes, sir.
Okay, do you know Derek Randalls?
From Eatonville.
Well, he is a Bigfoot researcher. He's one of the top guys.
Um, I know of the I know of the Bigfoot Ops guys because I work with them. I mean, not so much anymore because I'm back in school, you know, doing the web design thing right now. But I mean, I know of the Bigfoot Ops guys. I do know some Randalls who own Randall's Construction and Randall's Gravel Pit and things like that.
Yes, Randall's Construction. He
Okay.
owns that.
Okay, they're based in Eatonville and Ashford and I want to say Elby, on your way up to Mount Rainier. So I know an Amy Randalls who me and my cousin went to school with, and I know something about a Randall being involved with Bigfoot or something or other, but I'm not too familiar with that. I mostly stick with the Bigfoot Ops guys, you know, and I don't go sifting through other people's evidence. The only evidence that I sift through is ours, and I haven't seen anything that has convinced me that, you know, we have something substantial. I mean, I've heard things in the woods, but I've never seen anything with my own two eyes that would back anything up. And what I'm looking for is I want to believe that there's a cryptid out there somewhere that we haven't discovered. You know, a North American ape essentially is what we're looking at. And I'd like to
There's
believe.
many.
What's that?
There's many of them.
Yes, and you know, and I
And
would
I killed one.
I would love to believe that. You know, I mean, but this horrible blemish on your record is what's, you know, it's causing a lot of people to hesitate.
Blemish, I don't see it that way. What I think it is that you need to look at the evidence, and the only blemish that I have on me is from 2008, 5 years ago, when I did not believe in Bigfoot.
Right.
I thought Bigfoot people were idiots. When I started to believe, there's zero blemishes on my record.
Well, correct. I mean, from when you started to believe in your eyes, you know, you have no blemishes, but that's not the way the Bigfoot community is looking at it. I'm not looking to tear you down. Please don't think that I'm looking to tear you down because I'm not. You know, I'm just trying.
No.
You know, I'm trying. I'm really trying here. It's just that. Well, you know, I mean, I just wish that.
Well, see, look, man, the thing is, bro, is that the Bigfoot community is not really mad about the 2008 hoax. They use that as an excuse. What they're mad at is for the past 5 years, I've been busting their balls and calling out people hoaxing, like Justin Smeha and that bear meat crap. I called him out. I called Michael Merchant out. I called Sean Evidence out. And before that, I called a lot of other people out. Now, they're not pissed about the 2008 hoax. They're pissed that I won't shut my mouth.
Right. I mean, you do seem pretty confident right now. And you seem a lot more confident than you would if it would be a hoax. I mean, I think anyway. I mean, I think that if you were hoaxing, you'd probably keep your mouth shut, collect the money, and then try to quietly fade into the background.
There's no money if it's a hoax. There's zero money
Exactly.
if it's a hoax. If it's a hoax, if this turns out to be a hoax, oh my God, there's zero money. I'm getting zero money, and my investors will stop giving me money.
I've heard that
There's
you've
no chance of that.
I've heard that you've recently come across a new vehicle.
Yes.
Can you tell me what that was?
2012 or 2013, baby. 2013 Lincoln Navigator.
Ah, okay. Yeah, I've already verified that.
I mean, and then I have a 04 2005 BMW X5, and I have a 86 turbo 944 Porsche.
And these are things that you've just come into possession of, right? Well, the Lincoln Navigator is
No.
your newest one.
No, I've had the rest for a minute, but the Navigator is brand new.
Yeah, the Navigator you just got from some of your investors, correct?
Correct.
All right. Was that like a perk, or was that a reward for?
I just made the discovery of a lifetime that's going to make everybody millions, including me, and they saw fit to buy me whatever I wanted to buy, so I chose the Navigator.
Oh shit! I mean, this is all just. I mean,
they're not going to buy you as a hoax, man. Shit, man, they're not going to pull out $75,000 to buy a vehicle for me over a rubber suit. I mean, come on.
right,
That's
right.
what the big play community is not using their head, man.
Well, I mean, me
Like, they have to look at all the evidence.
personally, you know, I'm a believer of Sasquatch. I really am. I mean, these chumps on Finding Bigfoot who've been out there, you know, banging trees and shit. I don't buy into that. I'm not buying into that at all. But personally, what my belief is my belief is this time you do have something tangible, and you do have something that you will show the world, you know, soon. Well, as soon as you can. I believe that there's a documentary coming out at the Tribeca Film Festival, as was stated. And I don't believe that somebody who's hoaxing would be this cocky about it. I mean, you're really cocky about it. You're really confident about what's going on. And you just seem totally tickled pink with yourself. So, I mean, totally. I'm sorry, but...
Just today, I did an interview today with a major network, and they're going to break the story next week because they have the sweeps week, and their ratings week is next week. So next week, the story is going to be mainstream.
And what...
So you'll think
Can you tell me what major network that is so I can keep my eyes open for it?
CNN.
CNN?
CNN.
Okay. And they're not releasing anything until next week, right? They're not even going to tell us that they know about it or anything?
Till next week, they're going to finish their story, but I will tell you this. They have investigated this, and they have found other homeless people in the woods that says that they saw a Bigfoot a while back that I have no connection with whatsoever.
Right.
So the evidence is piling up in my favor. So there's really no question. If I have one, the only question is when it's going to be released.
Right. And now, I mean...
And you think that Muskie Allen would spend? I'm sure that he spent at least $1,500 to get up here.
Right.
And back, and his hotel and stuff. So, I mean...
Well, I mean, on a personal level, is there anything you want to say? I mean, how do you feel about all this? I mean, was this all just like... I mean, this just literally dropped right into your balls, man, with some ribs from Walmart, you know? I mean, the fist fight with the camera crew, what was that like? I mean, what was that about?
The fist fight with the camera crew is because I shot the weapon, and it's not so much I killed Sasquatch. It was I shot the weapon, and they're from the UK, and they're pussies, and they don't like guns and stuff, and it just really scared them. And they started a fight, and I had to beat their ass, and all that's on film too.
Is it? Are they going to be releasing that?
Yeah, they're going to be releasing that too.
Oh, that's going to be fucking sweet. God, you fucking rednecks, man. I got to say, I got to hand it to you guys. You guys aren't scared of fucking nothing. So, I mean, what was going through your mind when you stepped outside of your tent in your underwear and started shooting at this animal? I mean, what were you thinking? Were you even thinking, or were you just thinking you had to drop it?
It's instinct, man. It's instinct. I wanted to kill the bastard.
Right, right. Are they going to let you keep the body? I mean, are you going to be able to mount it, or, I mean, keep the head at least?
Oh man, it's so complicated. When Muskie and I went there, I had some other people come, and the investors had some other people come that owns casinos here, and they made an offer on the Sasquatch.
What was it?
So
Can you tell me what the offer was?
it was in the millions, brother. In the
Jesus.
millions. But the deal is, if we all agree to sell it, then it will come out to the public first, so the public can verify it first, and then they can take possession. But we already filmed the autopsy. We already filmed everything that they've ever done to this has been filmed and documented. So we're gonna make money off this even after we sell it, because the autopsy film is going to come out after the release of the body and all that stuff.
Sure. Now, the entire time hearing about Bigfoot, I mean, while the public has been hearing, I mean, over the years and years and years that this has been an ongoing issue, there's been mention that it had a smell. Do you remember smelling anything?
I smelled nothing.
So it didn't have any kind of a musk smell or anything like that, huh?
No smell. No smell.
What was the hair like? I mean, was it coarse or was it soft? Was it like human hair?
I cannot speak about the condition or the way the body was. You can ask Muskie about that.
All right. Well, I mean, geez, I'm glad you've given me this opportunity to speak with you about it. I mean, you know, I can't say that I'm 100% convinced, you know, as of right now,
Oh,
but
that's fine.
you know, like you said, the evidence is pointing
You
in
don't
your
have to
favor.
be.
Right. You know, I mean, right. But I mean, like I said, the evidence, I mean, is definitely mounting up in your favor. I've heard and read, you know, commentaries from the homeless people living in those woods about what they've seen, and obviously, this animal was no stranger to people because you know he didn't seem to be bothered by you guys, you know, nailing shit to a tree for it to eat. So, I guess the only thing left to do is just wait and see what's going to happen in March and April. What's coming out? What's coming out in March? You mentioned that there was something coming out in March.
At the end of March, early April, the film is going to be released, and I believe it's going to be released at Tribeca
Yes.
Film Festival, and it's going to be released on the BBC
Okay.
and BBC America.
And then next week, CNN is picking up the story.
Next week, CNN will pick up the story.
Okay. Do you know what day it's going to come out next week? So I mean, because I'm really into this.
I have no idea. Their exact words was they're waiting for Sweep to bust through the story, and it's going to be a week and a half at the max until the story is brought out to mainstream.
Okay.
And what's going to happen is their affiliates in San Antonio will release it first, and then it's going to go up and up and up and up and up. And he said that this story is going to break ground because he has flew to San Antonio. He has flew here to interview me. So it's going to be a wild ride.
Didn't CNN pick up the 2008 story too?
Oh, every major network, including Al Jazeera, every major network around the world picked up the 2008.
Yeah, that one went around quick. I mean, I remember, I mean, hearing about that like a week after after you guys made that claim. So it just seems like right now they're
No, no. It took us about 2 months, 2.5 months before it hit hard.
okay, okay.
We started in May, and it didn't hit hard until August.
Yeah, I hadn't been following that one too closely until it did started going mainstream. I didn't know that it because I remember there was a period of 10 days, I think it was, between a claim being made and then some networks picking it up, or maybe it was 10 days before when I heard the claim, and then 10 days after that is when I saw it on the.
No, it was the #1 story for 10 days.
Ah,
and
okay.
It didn't get picked up from May until August.
Okay, that's
So,
what it was. Well, you know, I'm certainly looking forward to seeing the evidence that you have. You know, that's going to be great. Do you have a web designer, or are you happy with your current designer right now?
I just changed to him with the BigfootTracker.com, and I have Bigfoot Tracker. Bigfoot Evidence News also.
Well, who do you have designing that for you?
It's on the website at the bottom right, the company I hired to design it and maintain it.
Oh, so it's a company.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, thank you very much for taking this opportunity to talk to me. I mean, I know that it's pretty late where you're at right now, you know, and this was kind of a spur of the moment thing. So,
Oh, no, it's the same time you are, brother.
aren't you in Georgia?
No, I'm in Las Vegas.
Oh, okay. I mean, we'll still, you know, I mean, it's late, you know, it's 10:30, but I sincerely thank you for taking this time to speak with me a little bit about this. And I certainly look forward to seeing what you guys have to offer in the coming months. And I wish you all the best.
Thank you, brother.
No problem, man. Take it easy.